I rise to make a statement with respect to my recent visit to the Republic of China, Taiwan, last week. And I do so in the context of the provision of the standing orders. It is clear that the founding fathers who framed these rules had envisaged that in the context of our accountability responsibilities, there was value and worth to have ministers of government use this item to report on matters of national interest pertinent to their portfolios. It is important that I make that introductory remark with a view to help educate the public as to the importance of this provision. Because from time to time, the opposition, which is absent at this time in their habitual way of being late to the Parliament, they would say, why are we using this particular provision? Well, simply put, the law provides for it. The framers envisage that from time to time, as the Parliament convenes, there will be matters worthy of attention about which ministers should inform the House. After all, ultimately, we are members of the Parliament and accountable to it. I had the honor, Mr. Speaker, to have led the delegation of St. Kitts and Nevis to the Republic of China, Taiwan, in fulfillment of an invitation from the President of Taiwan, Her Excellency, the President Tsai Ing-wen. That delegation, Mr. Speaker, comprises a number of senior public servants, including His Excellency Ambassador Michael Powell, who is here in the Parliament, and whose contribution to the wide-ranging meetings which we held, I would want at this time to acknowledge and to recognize. Incidentally, Ambassador Powell was the Deputy Prime Minister in 1983 when diplomatic relations was first established with the Republic of China, Taiwan. And so he was an important member of this delegation, putting into historical perspective the journey on which we have embarked with Taiwan since 1983. Mr. Speaker, every country, large or small, has utilized the good offices of the head of the government and the head of state in pursuance of state-to-state diplomacy. Effective diplomacy oftentimes requires face-to-face meetings, interactions, and discussions in which ideas can be expressed frankly and persuasively. High-level government official visits, therefore, have long been used as an important tool to commence, to buttress or cement relations between friendly countries or allies. The relevance of such visits has added significance in times of change and uncertainty. The global landscape in recent times has shifted dramatically, and new alliances are either being contemplated or being formed the world over. The reassuring gesture of high-level visits serves, therefore, to convey stability and continuity, particularly as it relates to the Republic of China, Taiwan, which has witnessed in recent times political shifts. As one of our most important government-to-government relationships, and as has been the practice Since the establishment of diplomatic relations some 34 years ago, government officials from St. Kitts and Nevis have, in keeping with diplomatic norms, visited Taiwan, showing solidarity and steadfastness while exploring new ways to strengthen and deepen the bilateral relationship. This long-standing tradition has transcended personages and administrations. The former head of government, for example, visited Taiwan in 2007, in 2008, in 2011, and in 2013. Since 2013, there have been changes in government in St. Kitts and Nevis. The historic February 16, 2015 defeat of the 20-year-old administration and the May 2016 end of the KMT administration were reflective of a change in policy prescription in Bastia and in Taipei. In the context of the ushering of a new government, it was useful for both governments at this time to update each other as to the new norms and expectations, to reaffirm the commitment to each other, and thirdly, to reset the parameter of bilateral engagement in keeping with our respective mandates. My visit to the Republic of China, Taiwan last week allowed for all three elements to occur and more. I met with the President of the Republic of China, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Mainland Affairs Council, and the head of TAITRA, the Mayor of Kaohsiung, the Magistrate of Kaimen, and over 60 business persons. I met too with our students in Kaohsiung and in Taipei, including one of whom we are justly proud, a nurse who has graduated with a master's degree in nursing. I am of the firm view that the bilateral relations between our two countries have been strengthened. Taiwan appreciates the constancy and sincerity of our friendship, and it is committed to be a country on which we can depend. Similarly, Taiwan has been able to depend upon us to advocate on its behalf in many international fora. In this regard, I am certain that St. Kitts and Nevis will benefit, and specifically as a result of this visit, the following areas have already been identified for support. 1, financial support for the Bastia High School. This school, of course, we intend to make a state-of-the-art model secondary school, setting the standards for environmental health, for green energy, and learning and teaching in our federation. Financial support for public infrastructure, financial support for public health, capacity building initiative in support of good governance and accountability, and financial support has been committed to us for the construction of an independent home for our parliament. There were miscellaneous other areas of commitments and promises. More details, of course, will come in the near future. All these areas that I have enumerated before fall well within the mandate of the new Team Unity administration. These are areas of felt needs for our country. The securing of these commitments means that my government will be able to deliver more to our people. This is our commitment to the people. Team Unity will deliver a better quality of life for our people. We take our work on behalf of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis very serious. We put our country above self always. We never elevate private and personal gain above the public interest. Hence, no speed tech directorship flow as a result from this official visit. And there is no rental of personal property to any member of my delegation to flow as a result of this official visit. This has been a visit, exactly what it says it was. It has been a visit to enhance the bilateral relationship between the Republic of China, Taiwan, and St. Kitts and Nevis, a visit to advance the agenda of the government, a visit to improve upon the quality of life as a result of the commitment and assurances that were given in Taipei. May it please you, Honorable Speaker, for allowing me to make this statement. I thank you.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.